Okay. Now, last week we finished off with the logical data modeling. How was it? You didn't understand much. Why? You were tired from it, from the module or from life itself?
The module.
Oh.
I didn't get, but I tried to read it. I read it.
So time to read it was a bit of a problem.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's like data modeling.
What you will note from the way in which we're setting up this is that this is continuous assessment. So every time that we go through each week, if you don't read through it, it's going to catch you because the evening before the test or so, then you're going to have a lot more to read. And then that's good at least. So for this week, we're actually just talking about physical database design. And for physical database design, you will see it's really now just a matter of where we're transforming our logical data model we've created to a physical one. What is the difference?
The physical one is like we have to do material. It's like there is a data, but you have to put it in another way.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the physical one for Machavi, the physical one is like drawing a sketch. It's like there is data, but we want to put it in another form.
Yes. So what you will see ultimately with the physical data model is going to be creating a diagram that looks similar to that. So what you will see from this is that for physical data modeling, it will look something like that. What are we seeing in our diagram? We're now also adding the schema name. So a schema you will see is a logical grouping, so where we're grouping our entities together. And you can put entities which is related to a specific unit, and that's grouping. Okay? Then we're also seeing the data type is mentioned there. Now the data type, so to do that we need to make a decision about the database which we're working with. So you'll see in the whole presentation they introduce different types of data types for you. For example, DB2 in MS SQL. So there is a difference between the two because they are not directly compatible. Okay, there's a bit of size differences and interpretation differences, but we will later on be working with the MS SQL one. Now, so there's an example how it will look, and a table will look. We will have the schema name, the table dot entity name. So in that case was schema.account. Okay. I will upload a video where you will see how do we actually do this in the software. How do we take our logical one and create a physical one?
For the physical one to exist, there must be the data must be existed first for the physical one to take place.
No. What do you mean by data to exist?
Like a logical way.
So, in essence, the whole process about this is still to go and create some conceptual model or a domain diagram, then a logical diagram, and that is translated to a physical data model. It's not a matter that the data must exist. It doesn't mean that the data must already be in a database. Okay, it's going to go there when we implement it, but it's not there yet. Okay. So from this whole week, we are going to go and create a physical data model, and that is ultimately the output of this. Okay, so you will see when you review this, it talks about the different data types, the different sizes, all of that for between DB2 and Microsoft's SQL Server. Okay. Any other questions for you? Okay. then you know what to do for the week.